Hi, it's Marissa Schultz here. Today we're talking about private schooling and how to fund it. Because as a mum, I know that parents are always trying to give their children the best possible start in life. And one of the ways that we can help our children is to ensure that they have a great education and a great school environment that's going to bring out the best in them. Whilst we have lots of great schooling options in Australia, many parents do like to consider and have the choice to consider private schooling for their children. However, putting children through private schooling can be expensive. You know, from reception to year 12, you can be looking at $250,000 plus. Just for high school, you can be looking at $140,000. So it is going to make a hole in your pocket. But if you want to be in the financial position to be able to choose a private school for your child, this video is for you. I've got 3 steps on how to plan for private schooling for your children. Step number 1. Understand the costs. So firstly, identify which school you would love to send your children to and put them on the wait list, because sometimes they can be hard to get into at the last minute. Make sure you try and consider and decide what year level your child will be likely to start at private schooling. Of course, you can change your mind down the track, but if you can try and think of it up front, that will help you in your planning. Ring the school, get their fee schedule and understand the total costs. Once you've understand the costs associated, you're ready to move on to step 2. Step 2 is start saving as early as possible. Once you know the cost, you can start working towards it. And here, consistency is the key. So what you want to do is you want to allocate a regular amount of your income towards saving at regular intervals. So decide how much you can afford each week or each fortnight to put away in a separate special account that's just for private schooling for your children. If you think that your savings are going to fall short, I'd really encourage you to reach out to family members and grandparents, aunties and uncles. Perhaps they can give birthday presents as educational gifts and contribute to their private school fund rather than giving them disposable toys and things that they're not really going to benefit from. So that's another way that you can help to boost those private school savings. Step number 3. Save on your mortgage whilst saving for your school fees. So if you do have a mortgage set up, make sure that you set up a separate offset account that's just reserved for private school fees, and start making sure that your regular savings that we talked about in step 2 is going in this offset account. This way, whilst you're building up your savings for your private schooling, you're actually also saving interest on your mortgage. So you're actually doing 2 things at once, which is pretty cool. If you don't have a mortgage, make sure you find a really high interest earning account that is accruing interest and the money is growing for you whilst you're saving. I hope these tips helped you today, and I'd love to hear from you as to how you're preparing to get your children ready for private schooling and how you're planning to fund it. If you liked the video today, please click like below and share it with your family and friends. And like I said, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the best way to prepare for private schooling. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.